WHAS 11 Weather First.
Good evening. I'm meteorologist Alden German. Nice look over downtown right now. Temperatures in the middle 50s. We do have some high clouds around, but those will be clearing out as we continue through tonight. Temperatures as we wake up tomorrow morning will be on either side of the freezing mark with more blue skies for tomorrow. And I expect us to have almost total sunshine. Temperatures just a couple of degrees cooler in the lower 50s. Enjoy the sunshine over the next few days because I am tracking a return of rain to the region. I'll let you know when that is arriving ahead. You're watching WHAS 11 News at 6:30.
We have breaking news right here at 6:30. As we come on the air, a heavy police presence has seemingly cleared in the Algonquin neighborhood. Thanks for joining us here. I'm Alex Dieterer. WHAS 11 has been on the scene for hours now. Connor Steffen and photojournalist Aspen Hester are on the scene right now. Connor, what do we know right now?
Well, Alex, is really more so what you can see. We're going to step out of the way and show you. You can see the law enforcement tearing down this scene here in the Algonquin neighborhood. Still a steady police presence at the moment, though the last update we have from LMPD came earlier this afternoon when they announced an active situation surrounding a house in the 900 block of Algonquin Parkway. Now, at the time LMPD confirmed SWAT was on the scene, we saw them here ourselves. We saw them working alongside other law enforcement for at least 3 hours today, starting around 3:30. Now, beyond that, we have very limited information at this time from police, though with the scene being cleared out, we are expecting to hear from LMPD soon. When we do, we'll be sure to bring you the latest on our website, WHAS11.com. In Louisville, Connor Steffen, WHAS 11 on your side.
Thank you, Connor. Kentucky State Police is right now investigating after a Bardstown police officer fired shots inside a Taco Bell last night. Police were called to the five-star gas station to reports of a man attempting to light a fire on the property. Prior to officers arriving, the man walked into a Taco Bell. Court documents say the man, Brian Smith, came out of the restroom carrying a large rock. Police say they told Smith to drop the rock multiple times, but he refused to comply and began walking towards officers. According to court documents, that's when one of the officers fired his weapon. Smith then placed the rock on a table and police took him into custody. Nobody was injured during this altercation, according to Kentucky State Police. Smith was charged with disorderly conduct, menacing, wanton endangerment, and resisting arrest. Tomorrow, former Clark County Sheriff Jamie Null and his wife Misty are expected back in court. Misty Null was arrested Thursday and charged with 10 felonies for tax evasion and theft. She's been held in Scott County Jail without bond since her arrest. She and her husband are accused of not declaring $360,000 in income over 5 years. The largest source of income is vehicle swapping between Jamie Null and the Utica Township Volunteer Firefighters Association. The state is accusing Null of trading department vehicles for personal ones and then selling the personal one back to the department. Bark McHannon, who is representing Misty, says they plan to plead not guilty and fight all charges in court.
Save everything for when we're in front of the judge, make an appropriate bond motion and any other motion that needs to be made on behalf of Ms. Null. They'll be made at that point in time.
State police previously said Null spent at least $4.8 million in EMS funds for personal items. They gave more information about that on Thursday, giving a month-by-month spending for almost $3.6 million and saying it was used for tanning beds, college tuition, and even purchases at Victoria's Secret. Both Knowles are expected back in court tomorrow morning. A program that sends certain 911 calls to non-police response officially expanded today, allowing officers to focus on violent crime. The Crisis Call Diversion program, also known as Deflection, will start operating from 10 in the morning until 2 in the morning, starting today. That's 4 more hours each day. Mayor Craig Greenberg says the extended hours will allow Metro Safe dispatchers to transfer 911 calls to social workers overnight.
More people across Louisville will be able to benefit from these services, and our police officers will have more hours available, more of their essential time that can be focused on preventing and responding to violent crime.
Most importantly, and ideally, this response is decreasing the number of citizens being incarcerated or hospitalized who present with behavioral health issues.
In 2023 alone, crisis triage workers responded to 1,800 calls. Mobile response team members helped nearly 500 people. New computer system updates are slowing things down with long waits right now at the Jefferson County clerk's offices and clerk's offices across Kentucky. Kentucky is in the process of rolling out a new automated vehicle information system, which is used for things like registration renewals. What was usually a standard 10-minute vehicle renewal can now take hours as clerks work through various issues. Jefferson County Clerk Bobby Holsclaw says she can't do anything locally to solve the problem, so people should plan for long lines.
The old system did need to be replaced. There is no doubt. It was so old it could have crashed any day. So they made the right move in trying to get a new system up. And I can only hope that when they get done, it'll be much easier with the transactions than they were in the past. But that's something only time is going to tell.
Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear says the state is working to get through the issues, but said once the issues are resolved, the process will move more swiftly and easier than before.
People are going to be able to keep their license plate, go into different clerks' offices when they weren't able to, be able to do more things online. But we've been working on this for 8 years, and this is the last set of bugs that we need to get through.
The Jefferson County Clerk has lobby cameras available for each branch so you can view the lines to see if they're busy. We have a link to those up for you on our website, WHAS11.com. A bill in Indiana that would ban the use of cell phones in school passed out of the Senate this week. Senate Bill 185 would restrict students from accessing their cell phones while participating in an approved course and ban phones in classrooms. There are some expectations, like in instances of emergencies or if a student requires a device to manage their health care.
There's all kind of data out there that show that it's distractive to learning, and as we try to increase outcomes in the state, this is one way I believe that we can accomplish that. A lot of school districts have policies in place. I think this sets some minimum requirements in place. They could go farther if they wanted to, but sets the standard on ways they have to do it.
The bill now heads to the House. Meanwhile, a newly filed bill in Kentucky looks to establish a student loan forgiveness pilot program to help recruit teachers. House Bill 377 would create a fund for eligible students to help them pay off their student loans if they complete a qualified teaching service. It would also establish a stipend to provide up to $5,000 to eligible student teachers. The bill has been assigned to the House Education Committee.